What's up, bro? Hope you're doing well. Today, I'm going to talk about something that is very misunderstood, in my opinion, and one thing that school gets horribly wrong. And that's failure. Failure. Think about it for a moment. At school, you're giving your grades. Like when sorry, when you write your like exam or SAT or whatever. You're given your results, and everything is marked up in red. You have like a C plus, for example. You have, I don't know, like 70 from 100 points, and you're actually pretty happy, okay? But there's a bunch of red, and you are more focusing on the mistakes and the failures and thinking more that the things you've got right isn't actually that important. You should really focus more on the stuff that you really need to know more. And while that is true to an extent, think about it for a moment. Your mindset is really negatively being influenced by this. You're really training your brain to say, I'm not allowed to make mistakes because no mistakes mean that I get the best grade. I want to be perfect. That's my goal. And that is that's not how the world works. Everybody is going to make mistakes. Everybody. No exceptions. In anything, there's nothing where you can't make mistakes and nothing where where you will not make mistakes. Failure should actually be treated as one of the biggest blessings that you can have. Why is that? Simple. Failure is a free feedback for what you are doing wrong. Okay? Failure is basically like a new open door. It says like, ooh, okay, we've got this door right here. Okay, didn't work. Let's close it. Let's go to the next one. See if that works. It's really, really valuable. And you are not taught this by anybody. Maybe somebody like your parents, maybe somebody like your coach, maybe somebody at your martial arts club. I don't really know. But failure is an absolutely huge blessing to you. The fact that failure should be avoided also teaches you another really, really bad thing. And that's the fact that you are going to try to get things as perfect as possible. Absolutely perfection is like going to be your new standard, okay? And when that standard isn't reached, you are not going to take action. You're going to just sit there and try and forge like the best opportunity, the best whatever. Okay? And that is really going to chip away at you. Because at the end of the day, the more you spend procrastinating, the less you're moving forward. The fear of failure is going to keep you in place and you're not going to be moving anywhere. And moving is very important. If you're just standing still, bro, that's probably the worst thing that you can be doing because everything just stays the same. You have that anxiety kicking up even more, even more. And if you just kept moving, all of your problems will be fixed. If you are not afraid of failure, all of your problems will be fixed. Because sure, failure is pretty uncomfortable. We can admit that, all of us can. But at the end of the day, that is what's going to make you grow. You have the opportunity to take this path, and that's the path of failure. I'm a failure. You're a failure. Everybody's a freaking failure, okay? You know who's the biggest failure? The most successful people out there. Those people have failed so many times that they became good at what they're doing. They are the ones that became successful. If you want to become successful, you've got to fail a bunch. Okay? You've got to be ready for that. And being that like perfectionist guy that like wants to get everything correct, not going to achieve anything. Absolutely not. He's going to stay in place. He's going to be the like legit failure because he was not embracing failure. And that's what I want you to take with you. The path of failure is going to lead you to success. The path of avoiding failure is going to lead you down a really, really bad path. Because you're going to be doing the same thing, okay? The real fear that you should be having is not the fear of failure, but the fear of mediocrity and always the same thing every single day. That is the thing that you should be afraid of, in my opinion, and not the fact of failure. If you're somebody that is like gets like really defensive when they're not allowed to fail, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not allowed to fail, and I'm gonna cry." No, if you fail, that's when you learn the most. Not even when you win. Okay, the failures are honestly the cooler part of the journey at this point, not the successes, not all the successes, because the failures teach. The successes are just kind of there. They feel cool, but they pass. Okay, and that's what I want to give you. Try to fail as much as possible, and through that, you'll get there. Doesn't mean that you should just be going failing every like left, right, and center, and just failing on purpose because yeah, that doesn't get anybody anywhere. But fail like you have a directed purpose. Okay. And with that said, thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.